Welcome folks on this absolutely gorgeous day, and we've just turned off the M5 near Exeter, and our plan today is to use our National Trust card to go and visit Killerton House, which is located in the village of Broadcliffe. We're going along together with our friends Angela and Jeff, who we're meeting there. So as we get nearer to Killerton, one of the features that we spotted was that a number of the houses, many of them thatched, had a very distinctive ochre colour. And I believe that is because they're part of the Killerton estate, and many of those are actually listed buildings. As some of you may have guessed by now, Joanne wasn't too much of a fan of some of the roads around Killerton. Some actually had grass in the middle and were really narrow. Well folks, we've arrived at Killerton.
Killerton House and Gardens, I think.
Yeah, this was an interesting one. We've been here before, but everything was closed because we came at the wrong time of year.
And it was pouring down with rain, it was blowing a gust and it was dreadful.
But Today, it is absolutely gorgeous weather. So we're quite looking forward now to looking around the grounds. I think there's something like 6,400 acres. And the house, I think it was owned originally by a guy called Robert, either Ackland or Aceland.
And didn't he give it to the public?
He gave it to the National Trust in 1944.
Because of his political views or something?
That is absolutely right. Yeah. His political views.
Yeah.
He was a founder member of the Commonwealth political party.
Oh, okay.
And then later joined Labour when the Commonwealth political party declined. So we're going to have a look around both.
Beautiful day today, so I think the sun hat might have to come out and the sunglasses.
So we're going to look around the grounds.
Do you know what? I think we're sitting right in front. I think that's a cherry tree. It's got loads of cherries on, but they're green at the moment. I think that's a cherry tree.
Well, we'll have a look at that later. Anyway, we will take you along with us and let you know how we get on. Still not sure whether these are cherry trees or not. If you know, please leave a comment below. And there's actually two car parks here, a fairly small one when you first come in on the right hand side, and then if you go round a walled area, there's a much larger secondary car park with loads of spaces. This is a really good idea for those that are bringing a dog, somewhere for it to have a drink.
We usually buy a plant or two here because they're really nice plants. Some more plants over here. I was just saying to everybody that we normally buy a plant.
Coffee, Joanne, I'll be all right now.
Okay, it's my friend Angela.
Sorry.
She's got her coffee, so she's all right.
Such a long journey. This is my starter for 10 coffee. find those, you know that we got you, those standy-uppy metal things.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they've got some here, look. These are nice, aren't they? Look.
They're not as nice.
Oh.
What I like about your ones is
Yeah.
they're thin.
Yes,
You're very fine.
they are. Well, they might have something. Let's have a look. Got some birds here, look.
Oh, look at it, it's lovely.
Isn't it
Did you
beautiful?
want some biscuit? Yeah, lovely.
That's nice, isn't it? This little bird thing here. To put water in for the little birdies to come. No, I haven't got a table in my garden. Well, I have got a table, but not.
You stuffing my face with the short.
Oh God.
Look, I mean, look at the robins. Literally one.
Yeah, that's not any good, I don't think. Loads of stuff.
Build a folly at the bottom of the garden.
I think that would be lovely. A little folly.
It would be something like this, but smaller, like a little folly.
Well, these are nice, Angela.
I didn't realise that had all this garden.
No, we missed this. Unless they've got it all out, because it was summer, because we came before November time, didn't we?
Yeah.
These are nice, these little lanterns, aren't they?
No, I don't like
Oh, do you not like those?
No.
Little tea lighting? You don't like this? And the mirrors, I love the mirrors in the garden.
I've always liked those. I'm not going to laugh at you because your joke's pathetic. Don't laugh at me.
She's just smelling me because she likes my perfume. Floral Street it's from. And yes, it's an eco-friendly one. Hopefully won't hurt your skin. Caution! Frisbees flying in this area.
First time I've ever seen a warning notice like that.
Usually it would be no frisbees flown.
Hello.
Hello.
And here we are, enjoying this marvellous Georgian mansion. Though apparently some parts of it's Tudor and it's been modified over time.
Okay.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
Bit of a dark cloud up there. Things for children to do in the summer. It's August now, so there's frisbee throwing and all sorts. smell lovely. I haven't got any orange on my nose, have I? My arm's Richie.
The viewers don't really want to know that.
Well, I'll just tell them. See, Steve put some leather polish on the sofa, and I sat down on the leather sofa, and I've had an adverse effect to the leather sofa, and this is what I've got, this rash all over my arms on antibiotics. A whole lot, but I don't think it's doing anything.
So this is the Bear Hut, built in 1808, originally as a summer house, but for a number of years was home to Tom the Bear, that a grandson brought back from Canada, as you do, and the bear lived there until it became too large when it was relocated.
Poor thing, but I suppose they did that then, didn't they? Steep steps. Isn't it pretty?
So there are three distinct different spaces in this summer house. The first is the main room, which has a floor of wood stump together with pine cones on the ceiling. The entranceway has a floor of cobbled stones, and then there is the second room, or Hermes chamber, which has a floor of deer knuckles, so that's bones, and it's made up to look like a core mat, together with deer skins on the ceiling and bark on the wall. In this room there are two windows. There's a 3-pane clear Gothic window, and there is also a 16th century stained window which looks absolutely incredible. It's incredible to think that this was actually someone's summer house.
It was anything like our summer house, they never used it. Very long walk. I don't think our garden's big enough for a folly this.
We'd have to have planning permission for this, wouldn't you?
It's only an outdoor building, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shed.
Well, you could sleep in it, I guess,
Well, that's true.
couldn't you? I'm sitting on a bench, high up, climbed up. Beautiful, beautiful scenery. Lovely. Well worth a visit here.
So you can make your way behind the Bear Hut and then you come to this delightful garden. There are a series of paths together with rocks and steps. The steps are actually quite steep and are largely rocks laid on their sides to make stepping stones. But you've got a number of routes that you can use to traverse this area and get up to the higher ground, which is exactly what I did. Up at the top I spotted signs to the Ice House. This is Grade 2 listed and was built originally in 1809. A stone entranceway leads you through to an almighty cavernous area lined with bricks and stones, which has been carved into the side of the hill. The family used to store during the winter months the ice, and then it would be available still frozen in the summer months for their gin and tonics. All this exploring makes one both hungry and thirsty, so we went down to the restaurant. Hopefully by now it was open and we could get something nice and cold ourselves to drink. So I was absolutely parched, and Joanne had a Diet Coke. I had some of the organic ginger beer, which was really nice. Anyway, for lunch itself, I opted to have a quiche, and that was really good. And Joanne opted to go for the hominy pie, which is a pastry and potato and cheese filling. And she found that absolutely gorgeous. The entrance hall is rather imposing and in a lovely shade of pink overlooking the gardens. So this is the music room, and at one end there is an absolutely gorgeous old-fashioned organ. Upstairs they had the Thirsty for Fashion exhibition, which was exploring the circular nature of fashion from the 18th century to the present day, and it involved exhibits from the National Trust's fashion collection, as well as some contemporary exhibits done by selected designers. One of which was a designer I use called Community Clothing, which was set up by Patrick Grant, who was one of the judges on the BBC Sewing Bee contest. That series has been really good at forwarding thinking on sustainable fashion, encouraging the skills to mend and repair clothing, and to make sensible choices about which clothes you purchase, making sure that they will last rather than fast fashion. That ethos is one that my daughter is particularly interested in.
Just about got my head in.
And I've just about got mine in as well, but
There's plenty of you in.
lots of lovely house. Is there? Oh, well, that's it. Have a cuddle. And what did you think of the house?
House is lovely actually. Nice fashion
Yeah,
display.
really nice.
Yeah, very good.
Enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's nice. Good day out.
We're now heading off towards the chapel, and on our way we pass some really nice trees that make a real statement piece. Not quite sure how this tree got to be quite as twisted as it did, whether it was helped along its way by man or whether it naturally came like that is unclear, but it looks absolutely gorgeous, doesn't it? Last time that we were here was around Christmas time, in fact just before, and they'd just started to put up the scaffolding, which now looks as if it's complete and all ready for the extensive renovations that are occurring. That was a lovely day.
It's a lovely day, lovely weather.
Gorgeous weather. And it's nice to come back to Killerton and have a look at the grounds.
Go in the house this time.
And the chapel as well, which is under extensive repair. Really good time.
Lovely shops as well.
Yeah. Yeah, some of these National Trust shops are absolutely superb. We love the gardens, the plant centre as well.